You've been spending your time trying to figure out a get-rich-quick scheme, how to get out of it, how to get with somebody to help you go where you got to go. God put you in a place by yourself that he can talk to you. When he wanted to talk to Moses, he sent Moses up and talked to him in front of the burning bush by himself. When Jesus got ready to be crucified, he couldn't agree with him, but he went and cast on the way by himself. God has put many in this room in a place of loneliness that he may talk to you and you're defenseless. What is it to be defenseless? Have you ever been so emotionally broke that you can't even, somebody say good morning, you get attitude. The smallest little thing sets you off. Come on, what about short fuse people? Let's be real. I'm so short fused right now, if you sneeze, I get mad. Bless you, bless me. Because we're so short fused. We put a time, oh my, thank you, Holy Ghost. We tell God, I'm going to give you 3 months, God. That's how long I'm going to wait. And after 3 months, if you don't move on that third month, I'm going to take matters into my own hand. And that's why God has kept you by yourself, because he wants to know, are you doing this to move me, or do you really need business? Because, listen, if I got to stay here for 20 years by myself, however long it takes for God to get me how he wants me, I can't move. Sometimes out of loneliness, we just accept anything. Oh my gosh, we accept anything. I ain't worked so long, I'll just take anything. No. I can't just take anything. I'm not an anything person. I'm God's child. I'm his king. I'm his king's kid. I don't, oh my God. I ain't saying I'm too proud for anything, but what I'm saying is that some things, as being a child of the king, I deserve and I'm supposed to have. But if I'm waiting, it's because God is trying to get me ready. Watch this here. Defenseless, it cries out. It waits for a time of renewal. Now, somebody say now. Other eagles hear its cry and comes to the eagle's aid. Birds of a feather. So, question is, I'm an eagle, but nobody's coming to my rescue when I cry out. Am I hanging with other eagles?
Come on now.
Because it's in an eagle's DNA to help another eagle. Okay, wait a minute. Now it gets good. Gotta get this here. This eagle needed help. And this eagle heard in the spirit and came to his. Y'all don't hear what I'm saying. When you truly hang with the right people, they ain't got to call and tell you nothing. Your soul going to cry and you hear it. Watch this here. So they hear the cry. And overhead, they begin to scare off other predators because they know he can't fight. So someone asked the question, said, Apostle, why did he choose eagles? Ask me that question, please.
Apostle.
Yes.
Choose eagles.
Well, I'm so glad you asked me that question. Let me tell you why. He chose an eagle. To truly understand that, we must understand the concept, I'm going to push forward, of eagles. First, someone say first. Eagles fly with only eagles.
All right.
They that watch shall renew their strength, they shall mount up with wings as eagles. Because eagles fly with other eagles because I know what's in you. And if I'm at my lowest, I know you can take care of me when I can't take care of myself. Come on, somebody. You know how you got that one to be down like 2 flat tires and a leaking spare, 4 flat tires and a leaking spare. I need people in my corner, other eagles, that when I can't pray, I don't have to pick up the phone and call you and say, will you touch and agree? You said, I 2 days ago, because God brought you to me in the wee hours of the morning. I need people in my life that can understand that when I'm not the apostle, when I'm just carried, busted in the scripture, you're not going, I thought you was a man of God, but you understand, I am a man of God. I'm just a broke man of God right now.
My God.
You want to tell me what cracks me up about people? They love you when you're on top.
Yes, sir.
But let a scandal come out.
Yes, sir. Be the first to believe.
Let something happen and you hear about it. Oh my God.
That's right.
And they
That's
go,
right.
that low down Negro can't.
All right, all right.
I ain't even say,
Hold
I
up.
don't know
Hold
you,
up. Hold up.
but I know him.
All right.
Now, what I need you to do, you gotta ain't my business. I need to take your mouth off
All
that.
right. All right. All right.
You hear what I'm saying?
That's it.
That's an eagle fighting for another eagle. But what we do is we go,
Trying to hear. Uh-huh.
hide behind the cold rag like you in the clear. Because you're trying to get news to bring back. Tell you that ain't an eagle, that's a chicken. Let me show you why he said this. You ready? Eagles don't eat nothing dead. Eagles fly high and they take something that's alive. Okay? Chickens can't get off the ground but so high. Okay? All right? Chickens will drop mess.
Turn around and eat it.
They turn around.
Yes, sir.
Eat their own mess.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Whoa,
sir.
whoa, 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 what are you saying? If you know somebody that's messy,
Don't mess with them.
that's a chicken. And we can't associate ourselves with waiting on God with chickens because chickens don't look up, they look down.
Don't mess with Missy.
Hear what I'm saying? Eagles go out and find food, chicken wait for the barn.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Somebody
sir.
throw some bread out and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and they
Yes,
fight
sir.
over two little people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I need an eagle that don't mind getting out and finding God. I'm chasing after you. No matter what I have to do, I need you. Come on, eagle.
Roy, Roy.
But you'll find out. Whew.
My God, my God.
Eagles are now considered in somebody got it. They're now an endangered species. In other words, everything that's saying is they're an eagle. It will fly with you.
All right.
Ain't gonna fly.
All
When it
right.
comes time
Yes,
to
sir.
confront. When it comes time to go before the Lord and pray and
Yes,
put
sir.
your money where your mouth is.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm going to be speaking over here. I need as many of you to follow me as you will. See, eagles don't have to be told.
Thank you, God.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I'm sorry. Eagles don't have to be said, okay, choir, the only way I can get y'all to come support me is y'all going to put you on programs. Choir members say, I'm going pastor, whether you actually go
Yes,
out,
sir.
Lord, and I love you. I'm an eagle. I'm going to fly with you. Wherever you go, I'm going. You go to Atlanta, I'm with you. You go to California, I'm with you. And they ain't going to ask the church to pay for it. I got my own money, got my own. I got you because I'm an eagle. Chickens go.
Shout out to that. Shout out to that.
Chickens make a bunch of noise. He said they shall mount on the wings as a chicken, because chicken can't go but so far. Eagles, say eagles. Eagles. Second, third thing is the eagle has a vision and remain focused no matter what obstacle is in their way. Eagles have strong vision. They have the ability to focus on something up to 5 kilometers away. When an eagle sights his prey, he narrows his focus and sets his mind on nothing but what he's going after. When you're really an eagle and you go before the Lord in prayer, he'll take your wide parameter of what you want to do and he'll narrow it to what you're supposed to do. And he'll keep you home. That's why he said they that wait upon him. You got to wait so you can get a clear direction. Then he'll say, no, I don't want you going here. I don't want you to go there. I want you to do strictly this. Now you see your prey, you fly straight on your prey, and you don't get sidetracked with any other offer, any other this, any other that, because you say, Lord, I see what you want me to do now. There's some preachers that God never called to preach. There's some teachers that were never called to teach, but because their grandmama used to do it, their granddad used to do it, now I guess I'm just supposed to be a preacher too. No. Maybe he just wants you to be a good seat warmer.
All right.
Teach that thing.
Tell your neighbor, eagles.
Eagles.
Let me go back to, I want to bring this part back out. Eagles don't eat anything dead. They feed only on fresh prey. Vultures eat dead animals. Buzzards eat dead animals, but not eagles. Be careful what you feed your eyes or your ears. Be mindful of what you watch on television. Be mindful of some of the stuff that you see. Thank you, Holy Ghost. I got to say this. I hear God saying it. He says, stop wanting your wife or your husband or your significant other to be somebody you saw on TV.
What you say? Oh, I tell you.
Can I go there real quick? Somebody watch too much Housewives of Atlanta. You can't watch certain things too long because it gets in your spirit.
Yes, sir.
Watch this here. What comes on at 10 o'clock on Thursday? Now, living Pope is not my cousin. Don't get it twisted. You got to be mindful because next thing you know now, we're so caught up in television and it's in our spirit to where now it's got our mind. And do you not know once it gets your mind, it brings you down from the high down to. That's why I'm mindful of what you watch. Here we go. Eagles love a storm. Eagles love a storm. Explain it, Apostle. When clouds gather, the eagles get excited. Because the eagle uses the storm's winds to lift it higher. Once it finds the wings of the storm, the eagle uses the raging storms to lift it high above the clouds. This gives the eagles an opportunity to glide and rest its wings. In the meantime, all the other birds hide in the leaves and branches of the trees. We can use the storms of our lives to rise us to greater heights. Achievers relish challenges. Achievers don't run from challenge, they welcome a challenge. An eagle says, I'm in a storm right now, but I'm going to use this storm to my advantage. Yeah, I'm broke. That's my financial storm. But give me a couple of months from now. I promise you I'll be above this thing.
Yes, sir.
Because what's going to happen,
Yes,
the best ideas came to me when I was broke. When I was hurt, the best things came to me when I was broken. Because now God said, now that you got to trust on me, let me give you what you couldn't get when it was all about you. See, as long as your flesh is in the way, God can't deal with you. God will put you, come on, I don't want you to lift your hands, but most brothers don't see reality till they go to jail. They say, I got time to think. Most people don't think about what they did wrong in a relationship till they broke up.
Till it's over.
So you say, when I get in another one, I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that, I ain't gonna say this, I ain't gonna say that. Now you're trying to process because you're broken. Use your storm to take you above where you are and shut your mouth. Say your neighbor, zip it up. Why did I say shut your mouth? Because sometimes we can say things that our heart really don't mean. So the eagle uses the storm for his advantage, not disadvantage. You can't cuss your supervisor out and wonder why you got laid off.
What?
Because what God is saying is a lot of stuff that's happening to us, we're doing ourselves, and we let chickens speak to our spirits. Versus an eagle that tells you, God got it. It's about two more things. An eagle tests before it trusts. An eagle tests before it trusts. Many of us in this room trust before we test.
You right.
Why should I give you the keys
To my.
to my life
Yes, sir.
and I ain't tested you? Test is called trust. And how many of you be honest in this room say, Apostle, I don't really trust people. I don't trust. I trust you as far as I can throw you.
My God.
Oh, look at God, look at me. I know more than 3 people in here don't trust. Okay, let me show you how I don't trust, okay? Here's my wallet. A known thief is in my house. And I'm going, yeah, man, you play the key. Oh, shit.
You right.
Some of you right now got stuff in your house that you done hid when certain folks coming to the house. Because you don't trust them. I got angels in my house. I believe anything I need out. If you try to go get it, you'll find arthritis in your hand. When you go reach out for it, my angel will cause you. You don't live in fear and hide, but you trust. But you got to test. I want to hang out with this brother. I want to be friends with this brother, okay? But what I do is I give him a little bit of who I am. To see how he reacts.
See what they do with it.
You never let your hair hang down with everybody. Because everybody ain't mature enough. Thank you, Holy Ghost, to deal with you. Watch this here. See, everybody says, oh, he's an apostle. Oh, he's so mighty and great. He's God. Then you hang out with him and I crack a joke and we laugh. Oh, my God. I thought he was saved. Man, I'm saved. I just need somebody in my circle where I can be me. Eagles need other eagles so they can be themselves. You don't understand? It's nothing like not being able to be yourself. You got to be something they want you to be. Can I just be me? I like your hair red. I like your hair orange. I like your hair down. I like your hair up. I just like your bald head. I like the good weed. Well, what do you like? I don't know. Everybody else said wear like this. You like that. We get to the point we don't know how to make decisions for ourselves, and we trust in the wrong people. Let's be real about it. You ask somebody for advice that you thought had some good advice, and they gave you bad advice. Now you're scared to ask anybody for any advice because of the simple fact you got burnt by the one you thought. But you got to give people just a little bit of you to see if they can handle that. If I go out with this brother and I'm an apostle, he starts saying, what's up, dog? What's up, Kerry? Yo, man, we're going to go down there. I know right there. Okay. Watch this, I'm almost through. The reason why you got to be able to trust an eagle, because when you're at your lowest, that person will go out and say, hey, guess who in that bald head crying right now? Because the eagle, when the eagle went up to shed his talons and his feathers, he already had made a pact with the other eagles that when I'm down, boys, y'all take care of me. He trusted. Some of us in this room don't trust. Okay, watch this here.
You right.
And Lord, he said, go there. Some of you in this room right now, you really, and I hear relationships, I think it goes. He said, you trying to make this relationship based on the other relationship. But you treat the other person now for what the other person did.
You right.
So now this person got to prove himself twice.
You right.
I didn't expect him to amen.
You right.
You can't punish me.
That's right.
For what somebody else done to you. You can't take me through the ringer and make me jump hoops and background checks. And somebody said, I need your social security and I need to run a background check on you. If you pray, God will give you all the background check you need. If you trust God, he'll say no. He'll say no. He'll say no. He'll say, well, listen, when you go pick up the phone and try to call somebody and the call doesn't go through, stop trying to keep hitting it out. God is telling you no. When you try to go do something, your call won't start, but it started every other day. That means no. When a female eagle meets a male eagle, and she wants to mate, she will fly down to the earth with the male pursuing her. Did you hear what I just said? I woke. Say, Pastor, the male was pursuing her. Now I think there is a 10-to-1 ratio of males to females. Now the female is pursuing him. So that ain't an eagle. When a female eagle meets a male and they want to mate, she flies down to the earth with the male pursuing her and she picks a twig The male chases after the twig. The faster it falls, the faster he chases. He has to catch it before it falls to the ground. He then brings it back to the female eagle. The female eagle grabs the twig and flies to a higher altitude. And then she drops it down again for the male to chase. This goes on for hours with the height increasing until the female eagle is assured that the male has mastered the art of catching the twig, which shows commitment. He bought me some shoes. You can get on a pair of shoes. He bought me an outfit. Oh, he loves me, baby. He know what to do to get you. Set your highest hand and tell him he ain't getting no cookies. And see how I get this to you. You notice I said him pursuing you. Because if he pursues you, that means he's interested and he's willing to do whatever it takes to be what you need him to be. You know why, ladies? Because when I need a man to be a man, he done already proved that he can be one. Some of y'all say, Papa, you had 20 years ago. To my young generation, stop. Ooh. You got to make sure. You make now, me and young man, ladies, you better make that man prove to you that he is a man. Okay? Child support don't make you a man. Child support when he won't pay or he won't go to jail. See, a man wants to bond with his child because he wants that child to understand what authority and leadership is, what discipline is all about. I don't need the police teach my son how to be a man. That's my job. But the police ain't gonna teach you how to be a man. They gonna teach you how to become a slave. A real man don't go from house to house, pop those Rolling Stones, dropping seeds off. You know that was it. Come on, somebody. A real man will still be with you if you put on 20 pounds. And he will hold 20 pounds on you. A real man will understand who you are. Oh, ready for this one? This gonna hurt. And a real man will tell you no. Because you know what happens, brothers? You tell that sister no, what? And you think, I don't get it from you know what, I don't need you. But you know what? It says the eagle picks one eagle to chase the branch, not 5. What do you say? Okay, I'm going through it. So what do you say, Apostle? Watch this here. So if you call me and I'm your eagle, and I don't have it, that means you wait. That don't mean you call somebody behind my back to chase your twig. They call that an ace in the hole. In case he don't work out, I got somebody else. No, when you're in a committed relationship, there is nobody else. Get it right now. I'm going to chase after you. I better be the only one. I don't fly with those eagles and chase. If this eagle happens, say that. He said an eagle has respect for the other eagle's property. Oh my. He said an eagle has respect for another eagle's property. So if another eagle said, chase my branch, he said, no, you wrong to Jerome.
That's right.
Or if she calls me asking for some money, did your husband, you call me? Come on, man, talk to him in here. I know you trust everybody you put with your elect. But if ever a buzzard, or a vulture, or a chicken, listen to your elect, call this eagle.
All right.
Call that eagle. Y'all know what I'm saying? I'm saying it for a reason. You better know who the eagles are, because sometimes you can put a buzzard that'll destroy. That's why when you're depressed, get by yourself. That's why you know you don't talk to everybody. Because some people play on your emotions. When you're at your lowest, what's going on with you? You know, God put you in my spirit. I want to just open up. You open up to me. I'm a man. You need to talk to another man because, you know, my husband ain't listening right now. And I just need to talk to a man that understands, who can see what I'm trying to say.
Wrong answer.
You take care of your wife. And I feel like I can talk to you because you understand. You better tell that brother to go somewhere and sit down. And you're trying to get talk to you. The Holy Ghost is speaking, some of you frowning at me. Well, in private life of business, one should test the commitment of other people before you give your commitment to them. I have a saying. This is my last one. I promise I'm done. We have a saying at home. I used to deal with ladies who were in the system. And I teach ladies, I teach them self-esteem and teach about various things. And I got tired of hearing them bashing men. My baby daddy ain't black. My baby daddy ain't black. And I said, whoa, you laying with him?
All right. All right. All right.
He was something when you laid down and got pregnant.
All right.
He had something going on, so all of a sudden that he no good. You should have thought about what you partnered with before you got pregnant.
All right.
If you call him at 12 o'clock and couldn't get him, eagle, the way he stays there. When ready, it's the last one, ready to lay eggs. The female and the male eagle identify a place very high on the cliff where no predator can reach. The male flies to the earth, picks the thorns, and lays it in a place on a cliff. Then flies to the earth and collects other twigs, and then he lays his nest. He flies back to the earth. He picks up some grass to cover the thorns. And when the first layer is complete, the male eagle runs back to the earth, and then he picks more thorns, lays them on the nest, runs back to get more grass, tops the thorns, then he plucks his feathers to complete the nest. In other words, whatever it takes to make sure my wife is
That's right. That's right. That's right.
meaning, this is my queen, this is my eaglette. I want to make sure she has
Everything she needs.
While she's here, ladies, again, I'm closing with eagles. You better make sure your man likes to work. Because if you make it, oh boy, $80,000 a year, and then he gets you conveniently loses his job. Apostle, why are you going there? Because God said, wait on me to give you everything you need, and you won't out. Who in here has been married longer than 20 years? Okay. Who's been married longer than 30 years? Praise the Lord. Who's been divorced? You see how you got my own hand lifted? Why did I lift my own hand? Because you know what? Who better tell you how to pick an eagle? This is what we pick the chicken. Now, no, I'm not being putting by that. What I'm saying is, when you got to go somewhere, and God has something with you
That's right.
And you want to put people by your side who understands you, who will support your dream, who will support your vision, who will push you when you can't push yourself. Man, you can't find a job. You say, baby, you can't find a job. You still my kid. You still my baby. You still my, I push you. I push you. You want a man in your life. You want a king in your life. When he lays the nest for you, they're going to be comfortable. Hey, I'm thirsty. But this water then. No, but I got the water. That's it. I'm going to say, when you wait on God, even the spiritual level, when you wait on God, God said, I'll give you the desire of the heart. I shall renew. Renew means at some point you had fire in your eyes. You had a zeal. You had a thirst. But because of life, situations like brought you down to where now you don't have it. But you wait, I will renew. The hardest thing to do is wait. It's easy to get rid of and start again. It's easy to say forget it, but it's hard to wait. Because when you wait, it requires you to have to get self out the way. They said, now